Hi everybody, Debra here, also known as Dubage42, with another episode of Good Stuff Mondays. Because, you know, sometimes the work week sucks, but Mondays need a little extra help. Anyway, the focus of today's episode is crafty things, crafty channels especially. I like crafts, little painting on both sides there you can see behind me. I do some sewing, I do some cross stitching, I do just random crafts, most of all, again, when I have time. But I really have some crafters that I like to follow. I will have links below to everybody's channels and everything else, but just follow along with me. One of my favorites that I make a point to watch every single episode that comes out is Mark Montana with Make Your Mark. Mark Montana's channel, it's always fun and colorful and upbeat. He is such a talented artistic guy. He's the one that puts out the books, the Big Ass Book of Crafts, the Big Ass Book of Home Decor. They're big ass books, basically. A lot of fun, great crafts. And even if sometimes the colors aren't something that I would normally do, he shows you how to do what you're doing so you can change it up in any way you want to. It's all about you doing you and not necessarily following exactly what he's doing step by step. Also, he's got a wonderful assistant, Unruly Julie. She's got her own channel too, so you may want to check her out. Another one that I watch a good bit is Craft Clatch with Mona. And she has themed days that she does. She has another Coaster Friday. She does a lot of resin projects, which has really got me fascinated in resin. I've actually bought some. Haven't had time to fool with it yet, but pretty soon I'll be making resin everything, I think, just from watching Mona. She also does Garbage to Gorgeous, where she kind of rescues throwaway pieces of furniture and stuff and just makes them really, really awesome. She is a lot of fun to watch, and she's upbeat too. And wait till you see her tagline, because, yeah, I'm all about the glitter. I really do love glitter. Another one that I've just kind of fallen in love with lately is Chino. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but I will have a link down below. She does a lot of different crafts. She does a lot of painting, drawing. Also, she makes soaps. I've got a list here because, you know, Dane Bramage. It's been a hard week. It's also kind of like philosophy and crafting. She puts out some really neat videos, and she is so talented. Makes me kind of jealous. I can't paint that way. Also, one that's not on YouTube that I'm aware of, but the website has been there for a long time. There are Facebook groups. It's about cross-stitching, but not just any cross-stitching. It's Subversive cross-stitch. There are all kinds of great sayings, not safe for work and safe for work, as it were. And it's all about just, you know, tongue-in-cheek, just having fun with cross-stitching. You think of cross-stitching as being grandmas with their samplers? No. That is not Subversive cross-stitch. Here's my latest work in progress. Hope you can see that. That is the sort of cursing things that you get, and I know that there's a word for it. Like the cartoons use the little exclamation points and stuff for cursing. I plan on finishing this and putting it up at work. It's not offensive, it's just punctuation, right? Well, we'll see how well that goes. I work in an office, obviously. But what kind of crafty channels do you like? I'm sure there are a ton more that I haven't mentioned here. As a matter of fact, I'll probably link to some more in my description below. But share them with me. I am probably going to follow. I'm probably going to like and try more new stuff. You should see my craft area. It's kind of a disaster. Anyway, this has been another episode of Good Stuff Mondays. Be sure and tune in for my take on Thursdays. And that's sort of my opinions on things. Sometimes it's things that irritate me. Sometimes it's just things to think about. Like, subscribe, and make sure you comment down below. I definitely want to hear from you. See ya.